Hi, it's me, the Stone B. Listen, this is for parents or aunts, uncles, whatever, people that have to do little girls or little boys' hair. Um, Ones that don't want to just sit and get their hair done. This is for you. Um, my daughter, Jewel, she has a lot of thick hair, and um, it's not easy for me to do her hair while she's awake. So as you can see, this is her head. I'm in her brother's room, um, and I have her laying down. She fell asleep actually in the bathroom. She was sitting on the toilet while I was doing this, and she started falling asleep. Amongst the whining and stuff, she started to go to sleep. I try to take it easy on her, and I'm used to doing a lot of children because at the salon and in my, what I specialize in, natural hair, there are a lot of natural little girls. A lot of them don't have perms and relaxers. So anyhow, my hands kind of got used to the tenderness of the scalp of a child. So anyway, she's squirming because certain spots. Anyhow, my daughter does not like getting her hair done. She doesn't like to see the comb come to her, much like I was, but I had a reason to. My hair and her hair texture are very different. My hair is more along the kinky, coily side. Hers is more on just the coily side. It does get matted easily though, or hairs like to wrap within other hairs. So I wet her hair. I don't use a lot of product on her hair. I wet her hair, and then I lay oil over it to seal in the moisture, and I add a little bit of cream or a moisturizing leave. This is an actual leave-in conditioner I'm using now. It's by Ori Essentials. Moisturizing leave-in conditioner. It's no parabens, sulfates, silicones, mineral oil, petroleum, alcohol, and dyes. And they're right there in the tri-state. Ori Essentials is located in Wilmington, Delaware. www.oriessentials.com. No, they did not pay me to do that. I just was, telling about the company. Anyhow, so yeah, she's laying here and I'm doing her hair. And here's the part where it gets tricky at. I've unraveled most of the braid, but now I'm here at the root where for some reason, her hair gets matted at the part that's really not braided. So I have to pinch around it to hold it so she don't really feel it, because I'm going to have to pull through. I'm going to have to weft my finger through. And what the hairs that did was pretty much wrap themselves around the core or the base of the braid. So now I'm pulling her hair apart just to make it a little easier. And I have a little bowl of water here on the bed. I'm clumsy, but not that clumsy. But if I spill it, I'm the one that has to clean it up anyway, so. So yeah, I'm wetting her hair now. She's sound asleep. And this is pretty. Her hair was already shampooed, so I didn't have to do all that. But and detangled. It's not tangled actually. It's just. And this has been like my go-to style for her because I try to keep it simple because this child does not like her hair done. And I like to put her hair in puffs and things every once in a while, but I have to bind her hair some kind of way because it'll mat easily. Now my other daughter's hair, Sanai, her hair is softer, but it's not as thick as hers, so it's a lot easier. I never had to sneak and do her hair when she was younger, or even now. She has times when I get through a little knot or kink or something, and she's like, "Ow, Mom, you hurting me." But this one right here, if she was awake, she'd be doing her best. It gets better, but, and cornrowing, I absolutely try not to do too much of that at all on her hair because I have to literally wrap my legs around her like a wrestler to hold her down because she ain't going for that. So, needless to say, has anyone else done my child's hair? No. Will anybody else do my child's hair? No. Would they want to do her hair? I'm funny like that anyway. I know my girls' hair. I know how I want their hair, and I know what products I want in their hair, so I do their hair. Anyhow, I know all you moms can say the same. And dads that do hair too. Shout outs to all the pops that do hair. That do their girls' hair. Those are memories that we never ever forget. My dad is long gone and past, but I do remember before I had to go to, I don't know where we were going actually, but I remember him trying to do some ponytails or something with my hair, and my hair was going every which way. And like I said, I ain't have hair like this, so mine really did look funny. So yeah, so now I've brushed it through. All I needed was a little light brushing because I didn't really comb through it because it's not tangled. This is her bush. So I just basically wanted to show you guys how what I go through for her hair. Water, oil. I do the lock method on my hair and my daughter's, which is L is for liquid or leave-in conditioner, which I have a leave-in conditioner here, but it's a cream leave-in conditioner. It's not really watery until it separates, because this is an actual natural product, so it does separate. So you do tend to see, if you don't shake it up, you'll see a liquid and then the cream at the top. But I usually do like water, and then the oil. That's the O part. LOC, lock method. L, liquid, or liquid as in water, or leave-in conditioner. O is for oil of your choice. I use a mixture of EVU, which is extra virgin olive oil, and coconut oil, equal parts in a bottle. Shake it up, and there you go. You can use all coconut oil, or olive oil, whatever. Those are my two top favorites, so I tend to mix them. And then cream, which is the C, cream. But I used a leave-in conditioning cream, so got the benefits of a 2-in-1 on that bad boy. And her hair is really soft right now and ready for me to braid. Now what I do is I just braid it, you know, a regular plait. I braid it, and then the very ends, I don't braid it all the way down. I two-strand it from there and kind of like just coil the loose part out. So it's really easy for me to take apart. And I'm not breaking her ends when I go to take it apart. Sometimes, if you know your child's hair, sometimes you can't really braid it all the way down because that's, you know, the ends weak sometimes damage our own ends by the way we end the twists or, well, the braids. I found that twisting it, going from a 3-stranded braid to a 2-stranded twist, helps me a great deal in taking them out. Because all you have to do is kind of go counterclockwise. You 2-strand twist it clockwise, and you go counterclockwise to unravel it. And there, most of your job is done. You can just take out the braid from there. You're not snapping and pulling the hair, so it's not hurting them. And it helps a lot when I'm taking her braids out. So I'll show you. I'm still braiding. Sometimes you have to fan out the ends a little bit so they don't get all wacky while you're braiding, but this is still me braiding 3 strands. Now when I get to about this much hair, and excuse the sun in his room, I love how the sun comes in here, but I'm just realizing while I'm taping it's not so great. Anyhow, this is the end of her hair. You can see, there you go. Alright, so you just split it in half. And 2-stranded. Now I'm weird, when I 2-stranded I use 3 of my fingers. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes 4. It's like working with more than one hand on one hand. Put it that way. And see how I coiled that out and just, okay. And you know what I just noticed? It's too tight in here. When you see the skin puff, it's too tight. And don't look at it as, oh, I don't feel like take it out, because you're causing harm to her. She's the one that has to feel the pain, or he. And, you know, so it's been 10 minutes exactly, 10:02, 10 seconds and going. I'm going to end it now, but basically, yeah, so what I'm going to do is just redo this one. Redo this one. This is where it's coming from. I'm going to redo this one so it's not so much tension in here, and I'm not breaking her beautiful hair and hurting her scalp. Okay, so I hope I've been helpful. Like I said, I use the lock method on her hair. I do it while she sleeps. That I said all that really to say I do my daughter's hair. I love to do it. It's so much easier to do it while they're sleeping. If they're a squirmer, a screamer, a yelper, a jumper, you ain't got to go through all that. If you're doing it and it's moisturized and already detangled, it's a lot easier to do it while they're sleeping. They're still, if you do it awake, they're still going to yelp a little bit, but as long as it's detangled and moisturized really well, and you're not really like going ham on their head, you know, you can't on a toddler, it's not going down. You're not getting anywhere with that. Try to be as soft as possible, and depending on their hair, some people you have to do a little tighter, but her hair is thick, so that's where my pull comes from. But other than that, I don't really have to do much for her hair. I don't have to really go super tight on her hair because she has a pretty soft texture of hair. I don't do that I don't do the hair typing thing really. I mean, hair is hair to me. You either got coily, curly, or kinky hair. But for the sake of saying, her hair I would put in the 4A category. Just really thick 4A. Okay. Out of my daughter and I, they both have about a 4A, 4B type. No 4C. They don't have any 4C. I'm the 4C. Alright, so for those that hair type, there you go. Alright, have a blessed day. I hope this helps someone. And it's Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday. Be blessed. Alright, peace.